Another convention of the epic poem is that it begins very often in medias res. Now, what that means is simply in the middle of things. So it begins not at the beginning, but it begins in the middle. And so that's what I like to think of as that kind of cliffhanger beginning. So if you're watching a procedural drama, for instance, I think the television show Castle will do this oftentimes. You'll have one character who's perhaps in danger, that's one of the main characters, and we begin as that person is hanging off the side of a building or hanging off a cliff or has just been threatened by someone with a gun or something horrible is happening, and we can tell that we're in the middle of the action. This isn't the beginning of a story, something has led to this point. That's where we begin the epic poem. So it's a cliffhanger at the beginning. We start with the action, we're right in the middle of it, and that draws in the audience. Then what it also does is it changes the order that we find things out. We're going to have to find out how did we get here, and indeed we will find out how we got here, but what we'll do is we'll go back for that. So the epic poem is always going to have this kind of cycling back to the beginning to actually tell us what has happened. So that's one of the conventions that is oftentimes used.